What's going on, everybody? This is Craig, and I'm back for another video. So, give me 1 second here. I had that box of 1990 Donruss. Oh yeah, 90 Donruss. I had to open it up because I wanted to include some of these very awesome 90 Donruss packs in my Craigfield packs. So, the box is open now. I'm just going to open up the rest of them. We're looking for the I didn't even look, I just from memory. The Juan Gonzalez reverse negative. And what else is in there? There's something else in there. I'll know it if I see it. The Sosa rookie. Let's see what we can find. I also had one extra pack, not even from the box, that I had. I had a pack, I don't know if you see it. I autographed it in silver. So, as valuable as that is, we'll still open that up here. And yeah, good old 90 Donruss. I remember these sticking to the back. I'm not doing the you're welcome on these because it's not a full box. Delino DeShields rookie. See, I mean, even though this is no value to it and it's poorly miscut, it's still Delino DeShields is a player that I watched when I was growing up. And just fun to look at these terrible cards in cursive. And the red is burning my retinas. Cal Ripken, Joe McGrain, and no, I do not have a one-touch out, so we do not need any one-touches for the possibility of any cards in here. I will not be saving the puzzle either. Mike Schmidt, all-time great. Hall of Famer Jack Morris. Bernie, I don't think I'm going to save the Bernie. Kirby. Nolan Ryan. I love these Diamond Kings. It looks like Bill Cosby's shirt, or the sweater that he'd wear in the Cosby Show. All those bright colors and stripes and stuff. And two Nolan Ryans back to back. So, so far, got a couple hot packs for 90 Donruss. Steve Sax. Whatever happened to Sax? He was, first couple of years, a really, really, really big player. I mean, I know what happened. They said he started having a problem being able to throw the ball and making errors and stuff. Probably affected his batting. The only Sax stuff that I know, because I wasn't a Yankees fan, is I remember the Dodgers trying to trade Sax for Sandberg. Sax was with the Dodgers. I think it was Sax for Sandberg, and the Cubs were like laughing at him. Rick Honeycutt, the Honey Boy, Gibby, Jorge Bell, George Taco Bell, Bryn Smith with the Bill Cosby sweater in the background, Randy Johnson, the Big Unit. That was my nickname in high school also, was the Big Unit. So, I'm familiar with that nickname. These cards, as bad as these cards are, it's fun to look at them again and reminisce. I think I bought more of these cards than any other human alive. This is what I grew up on. I only bought the box that I have now because Sandberg's on one of the players in the box. So it's just part of the Sandberg desk that I have over there, the counter. Domingo Ramos, I don't remember here. King Griffey Sr. Jeff Kunkel. Storm Davis. Should have been a weatherman, Storm Davis, but he was a baseball player. That's the best I got for jokes right now. I'm trying. Buckner was really good, underrated player. Hal Morris. There's Sammy. I thought that, is this a Sammy technically? But for some reason I thought that it was a rated rookie for Sammy. I don't know. Another Sax. Kevin Tapani ended up playing for the Cubs. Scott Coolbaugh. Scott Coolbaugh did not end up being a great player. And there's our first checklist, everyone. There's the Diamond Kings checklist. Tommy Herr. And there he is. There's a Sandberg All-Star. It's a beautiful card. Beautiful. We'll set that one right there. Pedro Guerrero. There's Bo Jackson. Pat Combs rated rookie, and Pedro's brother Ramon. If you remember, Ramon was the much higher rated player before Pedro. And then, in my opinion, I mean, I'll take Pedro over Maddox, only because I'm thinking of it more like in a at their prime and their peak when they're doing the best. I think Pedro may have been the most dominant pitcher in the history of Major League Baseball when he was in his prime and pitching his best. There's Schilling. That's a cool card. I don't know if that's a Schilling rookie or not. Like I said, I just found these here and figured I'd open up the rest of the box. I can find another box of these for $3 if I want. If I want it, put it back on the old counter there. Well, maybe not $3 anymore, even though these are not becoming hard to find. The price is jumping up on all cards, so, say $5, $7 would be the most that any rational adult would pay for a box of these. There's Tommy Green, everyone's favorite player. Tony Armas, good player, good catcher. Alex Sanchez, rated rookie. I stopped on that, I was excited to see the Alex Sanchez. The very poorly cut Jim Acker. We're saving that autograph pack for last. Keith Miller. And there's Sheffield. I'll throw the Sheffield aside. Carlton Fisk. Mickey Tettleton, Diamond Kings. The back isn't actually that bad on Tettleton, just the paint splashes. Mickey Hatcher, there's 2 Mickeys in one pack? Mickey, I'm thinking, did I miss it? So the 2-pack Mickey, the Mickey 2-pack, Tettleton and Hatcher. Charlie Hoof, throwing that 82-mile-an-hour splitter there. Mark Gardner, rated rookie. Dion, that's a cool card. I think Dion's an underrated in terms of his cards. I like getting Dion cards. Bobby Bonilla, and the Zane Smith. It looks like he's got the tan thing going. Good old Zane Smith. He's a decent player. There's a Willie Randolph, Diamond King on the back there. Alex Trevino, the game show host. The quiz. Quisenberry. And it looks like he's pitching from the side of the bullpen and warming up. Did he really need to warm up doing the side armor? So we're going to actually save that Quisenberry. That's a sweet card. Jay Buhner and that Willie Randolph. We're about halfway done. I'm not keeping track too much. It's just nice. Actually, I thought these cards would just be complete misery. I'm actually having fun. I'm enjoying these cards. There's Todd Zeile. This was probably a pretty big card when you pulled it back in '90. It's poorly cut, but I don't think too many people cared at that time. There's Bogsy, one of the best players of my generation. Doyle Alexander. Bosio is a pitching coach for the Cubs, and he's doing a pitching coach somewhere else. There's the Bo with the Cosby sweater. Les Lancaster. I remember the name. I don't remember anything about him for the Cubs. I don't want to see Scott Fletcher on top. Lee Stevens. Billy Hatcher. Guillermo Hernandez. Ooh, there's that Carl Yastrzemski cut puzzle card. So that's what the puzzle was I had forgotten. When I said before I wasn't keeping the puzzle, I actually wouldn't mind having a Yaz puzzle. Kelly Mann. Von Hayes. I will have to say, people make fun of Von Hayes and this and that. Von Hayes kind of looks like one of my older brothers. I'm not lying. He kind of looks like one of my older brothers. These are sticking to the back, and I don't really care if they ruin the card or not. I'm just trying to get them out of the way. Ed Whitson, look at that background. That looks like a carpet at a casino in Las Vegas. The big carpets they have all over. This was a terrible pack. Let's break down this pack card. I'm just joking, but this was a pretty awful pack. Fernando may have been the best card in there. I don't remember Fernando Mania. I heard about it. So something had to happen with him too. I mean, not to say that it was bad, but he probably had one of those. He had one of those great starts to his career, and then just kind of backwards. As we all know, there's no autograph that's coming. There's Tim Rock Reigns, the Eck, 2 Hall of Famers in a row. I like doing that, Oral. I like doing that with these older packs where there's how many cards are in one of these. 16, to see how many back-to-back Hall of Famers you can get or total in a pack. Because nowadays when you get like a pack of 4 cards, they're going to pretty much include old Hall of Famers or good players. So that's not that tough. But in these older packs with like 16, 14 cards in it, to see how many Hall of Famers you can get in a row. There's that Tettleton, Ruben Sierra checklist. We're starting to see some repeats. And it'd be pretty cool if you got more than, I think I've had 3 in a row in one of these big packs. I don't think I've had 4 Hall of Famers in a row. There's Alan Trammell, Hall of Famer. Kent Mercker, rated rookie, the Maddox. Put that up by the Sandbury. Robin Yount, this is a really nice pack. Robin Yount, Maddox, Tony Gwynn. I'm going to put the Gwynn back there. I'm going to put the Yount back there too. But Tony Gwynn, Jim Abbott was a nice player. Paul Molitor, Cal Ripken. How many? There was like 7 Hall of Famers in that pack. 6 or 7. They weren't in a row though. So we have a Juan Augusto stuck to the packaging. Mike Davis, Doug Strange. There's a Smoltzy, another checklist. A Rick Rona for the Cubs. I don't remember. I mean, I remember the name. 100% remember the Rick Rona name. I just don't remember anything specific about him. So we only got like 5 or 6 packs left. We'll be out of here soon. Like I said, these are a little bit, these are fun. Never gonna do it again, I promise you. Steve Avery, rated rookie. There he is. I was kind of waiting for the Gracie to pop up. Gracie, one of the most underrated players that anyone will ever see of any generation. And I'm not saying that because I'm a Cubs fan. Grace was amazing. He just, because the media didn't like him, because he had a couple DUIs, because he was kind of made some like inappropriate jokes here and there on camera, kind of like me. He wasn't that popular, and shouldn't have anything to do with it. But sorry, having a drink of my beverage. Walt Weiss was a nice player. There's another Bo. Ventura was an underrated player. There's a Ventura rated rookie. I'll throw that back there. Eddie Murray, Hall of Famer. And Chet Lemon. This break brought to you by Dr. Pepper and Cream Soda. Dr. Pepper, be a pepper. Jody Reed, Jose Alvarez. Damn cursive cards. John Smiley, unfortunately smiling in that picture. Hanky. Ah, there's Hanky. Not a good enough picture for the Nerds of Baseball 2, which I am slowly planning. You can't rush something that important to the card community. God, it's hot out today. It's like 90 something again today here in California. David Wells, Mike Greenwell. I thought the Gator was actually a pretty good underrated player. Girardi, I like that. R.J. Reynolds. I always think of Kim and Annie. I always think of R.J. Reynolds for the cigarettes. Wasn't there an R.J. something for cigarettes? I don't know. Not a smoker. I probably smoked back in the day a little bit, in my rebellious youth, but I haven't smoked for 20 years at least, if I did smoke back then. Cal Ripken again, a really poorly cut Cal Ripken. Yeah, it reduces the value from 4 cents to 2. Scott Sanderson, Steinbach, Alex Sanchez. Remember when I got excited about the earlier Alex Sanchez rated rookie? We're down to 2 packs. This pack and then the autograph pack. That autograph pack has got to have something special in it. I can feel it. Steve Lyons, Jaime Navarro, Brian Downing. Terrible background. What a bad pack. Look at this. A Brian Downey's Diamond King, a checklist. Dwight Smith, David West, Marty Clary. Look at those glasses. Rick Mailer at the end of his career, most likely. Jeff Parrott, the Birdman. Frank Viola, and Hall of Famer Harold Baines is the best card in that pack. So here it is. There's that autographed pack. I was going to put that out in a Fairfield, but no one would really even see it or notice. Not a Fairfield, a Craigfield. See? Brand recognition. One of these days, people are going to be meaning to say Fairfield, and they're going to say Craigfield. Don August, Otis Nixon, Larry Walker. Hey, I forgot about Larry being in here. I still say it and people get mad. Well, not too mad, but I don't think Larry Walker's a Hall of Famer. He's an awesome player. Seems like a decent guy. And the last card is Jamie Moyer. Jamie's probably still pitching in some independent league or something. So thank you for putting up with these. I actually enjoyed these. I'll never open them again. But I will talk to you guys later. Bye.